Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have another tutorial for you all that's been highly requested. This is how to make a Hoda and Eloquin Banzai type bass. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar. And yeah, this is how you can make your own bass in that style. We'll be doing this inside of Serum. And you can do this in any DAW. I'll be using, well, the demo at the start's in FL Studio, but then I'm going to move to Logic just for ease of recording purposes. But yeah, you can do this in whatever DAW you want as long as you have Serum. So here's just a little demo I set up with some drums and stuff as well. But yeah, here's how it sounds. But yeah, so let's get straight into how I made this bass and how you can make the bass too. So first of all, as well, you can see here we've got Serum. So first of all, we're going to go into analog wavetables and we are going to select the wavetable basic WRD. And then we're going to turn it down 2 octaves. And then we want to set the wavetable position to halfway. So just about there. It doesn't need to be exact, but about there. Yeah, and then we want to make this LFO shape on LFO1. So we've got something kind of like this at the moment. So yeah, it sounds kind of rubbish, but obviously it's nowhere near done. So we want to set the envelope to 1/4 as well. Set it to envelope mode and make sure it's on 1/4. Then we're going to turn the level all the way down and apply LFO1 to the level on oscillator 1, and we're also going to turn down the phase randomization all the way. And then we're going to turn on oscillator B. We're going to go to spectral and we're going to set it to grimace SN. I don't even know what that means, to be honest, but it doesn't really matter. Then we're going to turn that down 1 octave and set the wavetable position to about 60. Yeah, that's how it's sounding so far. Again, nothing like the end result, but we're going to turn on Bend Plus and apply LFO1 to it. We're going to pull this back to about 60. Yeah, still nothing like the end result. It will take quite a while to sound like it. I mean, here you can kind of hear it starting to come through, but yeah, so we'll turn on the filter section, set it to A and B. Also we want to turn down the phase randomization on B, oscillator B. I need to make sure we don't forget that. But yeah, turn on the filter section, set it to filter oscillators A and B just there, turn down the resonance, and then what we're going to do is we're going to set the cutoff to about 60 Hertz, and then we're going to take LFO1 and apply it just there, and then we want to leave it all the way like that. So yeah, you can hear it's getting closer, still not quite the end result, obviously. So next up, we want to turn on the sub, set it to -1, turn the level down, and whack LFO1. And then that just adds that nice sub layer underneath. And then we want to leave LFO2 on the default shape, and we're going to set this to envelope, have it on 1/4 as well, and then we're going to apply it to the fine tune on both oscillators and turn that down to 50 on both oscillators. So it just adds this like pitch wobble. You could experiment with this as well. Obviously you can experiment with all of this because it's good to, rather than just straight rip off the bass from the tune, because to be fair this does sound a bit different, but if you had this and a similar melody, people would be like, yeah, you're copying Banzai. But yeah, you can experiment with all of this, you change up the wavetables, change up the settings to make it your own sound rather than just a copy of the song. But yeah, anyway, so next up we're going to turn on the filter section. I'm going to set it to combs, so that's under misc and then combs. And we're going to turn the cutoff down to 37 Hertz. And then we're going to turn the resonance up to 55%. And you can hear that's helping it to start to get to the end result, and we're going to turn the drive up to 20%, and then we're going to turn on the compressor. Actually, to be fair, I don't think we need any gain really. Yeah, I think that's alright. If you needed some gain, you could just turn it up there, but as you can see, in terms of the levels, we're doing alright at the moment. In fact, actually, no, we are clipping. So, yeah, I'm just going to turn on the compressor, leave it where it is, leave the gain on 0. Because, you know, we don't want to be clipping. Right, so next up, we've done everything that we're going to do inside of Serum. So for this next bit, we're going to turn it off from the master output, which this is the same in all DAWs. It will be slightly different how you do it, but it's the same kind of thing. So you turn it off from the master output, and then we're going to send it to 2 different tracks. So we'll sort out the first one first. So what we're going to do, the low end, and then once you're happy with that, send it to another track. Oops. And then we're going to filter out all the high end. Click. So now what you've done there is you've split it into 2 tracks, and I will just make these actual tracks so it's easier for everyone to see. Solo. This one it's the low end. And then this one is just low end. So what we're going to do for this is we're just going to add a... Actually, no, we're not going to do that yet. First of all, we'll go on to the high end, and after we've split the mixer tracks, we want to add an OTT. So again, this is a free plugin, so if you don't have this, highly recommend it. It's great for a lot of different things. So we're going to turn the depth down to 32%. And then we're going to turn the gain up to about 40. And then we're going to add a Serum effects. And then we want to add a hyper and dimension. I always turn the mix down for this because if you listen to the stereo, it's like really inconsistent. It just kind of goes like that in the stereo field. And yeah, it's not what you want. So we're going to turn this down to 30%. Okay, so we're going to add a chorus and turn the mix down to about 30%. And then finally, we're going to add some reverb, turn the size and decay down, turn the mix up to 33%. And then that's basically it, but what you want to do as well for the low end, just to stop the kick and the sub clashing as always, but it's a bit different for this, we're going to add a kickstart, but if you listen, if we just play it, it's going to sound weird. You can't hear it too well, so I'll add a kickstart on here as well. It doesn't sound right, so it's because of the processing that we've done. So what we want to do is move it, I just moved it a bar that way, and then we want to have it come in slightly before. It's because the processing makes the final sound be slightly delayed, which makes it slightly out of time. But if you just move the whole pattern slightly forwards in your piano roll or in the arrange window, it will help with that. And then obviously, like if we had drums layered over this, it would also sound out of time if we didn't slightly shift it. Yeah, for this, I normally turn the kickstart down on the high end. And yeah, to be fair, I think the actual tracks are like 120, which now sounds really fast because we've been at 120 because I forgot to change it. But yeah, that's basically everything. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this useful. As always, there will be a free preset download in the description. So make sure you go and click the link and you can download this preset for free. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.